That was exactly my statement. Guys, get started.
Now here's another dumb motherfucker.
I'm reading a little quote.
They say he's just 16 years old.
That was exactly my statement. Guys, get started.
Now here's another dumb motherfucker.
I'm reading a little quote.
Separated by being just 16 years old. Who don't know what love is yet, but I want you to know if I could fly, just
That was exactly my statement. Guys, get started.
I'll take you into the night and show you love like you've never seen.
That was exactly my statement. Guys, get started.
Now here's another dumb motherfucker.
I'm reading a little quote.
This is Parker Porter, and when I'm not beating the crap out of somebody in a cage, I'm listening to three guys talking sports on PPRN.
A snack above.
Well, good morning and welcome to Three Guys Talking Sports, live here in PPRN Studios. Phone number to call in, 203-992-7776. And good morning, fellas. How are you today?
Good morning, man. There, Mr. Moon Pie, Rob Rager.
I'm a little under the weather this morning,
You look a little under the weather.
A lot of vodka yesterday.
Oh, boy. I feel good. Feel like a champ.
I was sleeping at 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, on that note, anyway. Cheers to you, fellas.
Cheers to you guys.
Morning,
First Sunday morning.
Yes, sir. Morning, Pete. Good morning, Steve.
Morning. We do have a lot of sports to talk about today.
Still love that mix.
That is good. I heard a good mix on the radio the other day, but I totally forgot what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're going to get into like a lot of NFL Combine today. We're going to get into some local stuff going on in the town of Naugatuck.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot to talk about there.
Got the NHL trade deadline coming up on Monday.
Nobody cares about hockey, Dave.
That's our weekly
Just get it
statement.
over with.
Dave
Do it
does.
now.
Yeah.
Screw it. 10:05 in the morning. Check him into the wall.
Take that.
2 minutes, Dave, and talk about
I like
the trade
that.
deadline.
Let's talk about the trade deadline. All right, we're done. Well, you know what? Let's go right to the thing that's given me a little bit of an issue this week is the people of Naugatuck wanting to change the name of the Veterans Field to Art Noon's Field. I mean, yes, he was a great soccer coach for 20 years with Naugatuck, brought national or state championships, but you cannot change the name of Veterans Field.
Not at all.
It makes no sense.
Then why would, I mean, maybe.
Because he won champions and football didn't. That's
yes,
why.
we have. Yes, we have, and it's not about.
What about Ray Lagenza?
Championships. It's not about anything. Well, Ray Lagenza has the baseball field.
Well,
And-
I mean, you can name it the soccer field at Veterans Field, the Art Noon soccer field at Veterans Field. That's
Right,
fine.
right.
You could do that, but
you have to keep the word veterans in there because without the veterans, you would have never had anything. So, it's a big topic in the town right now, and it's again they're not trying to take that away from Art because he did accomplish a lot of stuff with soccer, and I'll give without question, he brought the program up. He's sent kids to college. He's done a lot of good things, but to take that veterans title away from that field, it'll raise a big stink.
it's always been Veterans Field as long as I've
As
known.
far as I can remember, it's always been the same thing.
Always has been.
I mean, what about you could say? Well, what about Craig Peters Field?
Yeah, but
he had
again,
two state championships.
It should not change. Again, to associate his name with the field would be fine, but to keep the veterans part of it would be good. And there's a couple things coming up in the town. We're building another recreation facility. There's another field coming up. There's ways to get Art's name out there. And again, he just retired last year, so why are we rushing to do that now? I mean, the guy's not sick. He's not ill or anything. Yeah, exactly. So there's no rush to it. So take your time and relax with it. Just chill with it and think about it. Think about it before you put up a vote to have this done, because, like I said, and I get why they're doing it, because the emotion's high, because he just retired, and it's like a topic, and again, I'm not taking any of his accomplishments away from him, so that's.
But adding his name to the field would be fine, but not naming it after one specific person.
Exactly.
I'm a homo.
But you just can't, like you said, you can't take that veteran's name out of that facility.
No,
can't.
not with the ties that the veterans had here, the military history in the town of Naugatuck with the Uniroyal and that was when it was here. So you can't take that away from there.
Oh, my detention center friend is about to get an awakening.
Uh-oh.
They're turning Datacom into housing. Regin.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big thing coming up. Actually, they're breaking ground on Carlos's place, the station. That's already passed.
And they're moving the train station down by Datacom.
Yeah, they're moving it in the back there where they park all those trucks, right almost underneath the.
Almost on the
by the bridge.
That's going to be a good thing, though. Datacom having apartments.
It's going to be awesome. I mean, they're going to start. They're going to start out with trying to bring in the arts.
It's going to be Section 8 after a while.
Shut your mouth, Tom. And what is wrong with Section 8? It brings revenue in. They don't do anything bad.
What
not
revenue?
Berkeley Heights.
What revenue?
What are you talking about? Taxes from the building.
You're still getting taxes from the building,
And
anyway.
each kid, each family that brings a kid in gets money from the state to pay for schools.
And the state's $1 billion in debt.
Dude, Lewis Circle's Section 8 for fucking 50 years. Did you have a problem with them? Never.
No.
Southwood, never. Landon Park, at one time maybe, but not now. They're all Section 8. You grew up near there.
I grew up in it.
Okay. There's
more,
nothing
there's
wrong
more
with
Section 8.
fucking-
There's more Section 8 in the town of Naugatuck than you can
It's unreal.
understand. But just getting into that part of it, we have a mayor now who is a real estate attorney. All right, his object is to build Naugatuck. Okay, and what he's doing is he's going to build to bring down the taxes in Naugatuck. You got to build businesses. You got to bring businesses in that are paying taxes to help out the residents of Naugatuck. That's his goal.
He said Regins.
That's his goal. And if it is bringing in housing, doing all the stuff that is going on, what you need to do is to build. And there's a couple projects in. You guys already know I'm involved in the sports complex. I'm on a committee for the sports complex in Naugatuck.
You're getting old when you're on committees.
No, it's just being involved. It's something I'm passionate in, to give
great.
something back for kids, and to have something like that to come into Naugatuck will drive
people that
This is
commerce.
an idea.
It'll drive commerce to the town of Naugatuck.
This is an
People
idea
want to be
I
here.
had 10 years ago.
Well, it's coming to fruition, Rob. There's a couple sites that they're looking at, and I can't give you details of what and who's involved, but there's sites they're looking at. Once they get the ground broke, it's going to go
know the
fast.
person.
Yeah,
But,
we're going to build it, and they're going to come. That's what's going to happen.
Something with rhymes with Ozzy. Forgot.
And it's just key to get something going for these kids and different programs and
It will. This is our whole.
I mean, bring ice hockey or whatever, or indoor soccer or something they could do year round.
I was just driving down Route 10, and they just, how they had the bubble? They just built a new metal structure now, and it's phenomenal. I mean, they can have
That's
hockey in
Shelton?
there.
I hate going to hockey.
Cheshire.
It's so cold.
Cheshire. Yeah. Well,
Right across from the high
Shelton. They talked about the Shelton complex that's down there. They got 2 hockey rinks. They got upstairs, downstairs.
Yeah.
My
And,
son plays there.
Yeah, and it's what we're going to do is we're going to try to bring that aspect to Naugatuck.
That brings a lot of money.
A lot of revenue.
Batting
a lot of money.
cages.
Batting cages, indoor volleyball, indoor basketball. Things for kids to do. A destination place for kids, and you'll have programs there to be able to come.
And that generates
it
the
generates revenue.
And
have
by the
things
way,
year-round.
Rob, Uniroyal in Beacon Falls was built as housing. That's not Section 8 at all.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
All right, so
No, I
you
know.
got to
No, I
keep
know.
that in mind. That's going to be a huge fucking
I know.
thing for Naugatuck as far as rents, dude.
Just think.
It's going to be over 300 units.
Just think about what's going to happen in Naugatuck right now. Okay, you got Carlos's place going where the old train station
station
is. Okay,
is.
that's going to be a sports bar there. You got the medical building coming in. It's going to have a Starbucks and a restaurant there.
Starbucks.
Okay, now you
Ew.
have Cooks.
Well, it's
Cooks
better
that's
than
there.
Dunkin' Donuts, dude.
Think about this. In the summertime, you'll be able to start at Carlos's. have a couple of drinks there, cocktails there. Go to the restaurant, at the where the medical building is. Hit Cook's, hit the Wing It On, and go down to 66. Dab into Sullivan's.
We need a minor league baseball team.
But I am starting a taxi service here in Naugatuck.
Dude, we had the liquor dude deliver beer here Wednesday.
Yeah,
That's my idea. I had that idea 5 years ago.
Fucking asshole.
Everything's his idea, but yet he works for Frank Calabro.
Money.
Listen, it's going to be something in Naugatuck, and then you're gonna have to get the police force to settle down on cracking on all this.
Naugatuck taxi.
Nobody wants to come to Naugatuck because of the police department.
Naugatuck taxi, man.
And Naugatuck taxi service.
Yeah.
Better than Uber.
We're gonna go buy some Priuses.
I'm thinking of another word. This time it's definitely not kitty.
Yeah, so when you want to do bar crawl, you could do a bar crawl right in downtown Naugatuck.
Yeah.
You
could walk.
You could have six establishments within walking distance right in downtown Naugatuck.
Right.
How fucking awesome is that?
6, 7,
and they're
8.
gonna all be sports oriented. They're gonna all be places to go watch games.
One way can be sports oriented.
Which one's that?
The dinosaur in the group you named.
Yeah, but he's still there. You can't take that away from Mark. That place is still there. He's still rocking and rolling. He's still doing his thing.
The second longest owned bar, right?
And they're the cheapest drinks in Naugatuck.
Yeah.
So go there.
It's got to be right. The second longest bar in Naugatuck.
Yeah, besides Sullivan's. Right?
I would think.
Sullivan's is number 1 and Cook's is 2.
It's got to be.
Everybody
I
else
would
has
think.
changed hands or changed owners or whatever.
Yep.
Changed names.
So again, you got and
I mean,
speaking of
Well,
Cooks,
the Eagles Club in Elks.
Speaking of Cooks,
those
March
are clubs.
March 20th, we're doing a show there for your son, Rob.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, March 20th at Cook's Cafe.
No!
Come down, send Austin off in style.
What do you think? You're the smartest person I know.
Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. So anyway, what else we got going on, fellas? How about Steph Curry? What the fuck?
He
huh?
just put an absolute clinic on last night. I don't know if anybody got to watch it or
12
whatnot.
if you haven't got to watch it, check it out. Go on the thread, check out ESPN. It's all over there.
12 3-pointers last night, and I mean this guy's hitting from anywhere and anywhere on the court.
And a nonchalant
Anywhere and
three-pointer from
Anywhere and
30
everywhere.
feet.
32 feet
32 feet out.
to win the
Nonchalant, boom, hammers it, and does his little jig after he's done.
When he throws the ball up, he knows it's going
Yeah.
in. It's like almost automatic.
Oh, you got shit.
How
falling
about
from
that
the
call the other day with what just fell?
ceiling. I don't know. Something's falling from the ceiling.
That call the other day with when there was 5 seconds left with Cavs and I forgot who else they were playing, and the guy threw the ball in. The other guy, it was Toronto.
The Raptors.
Cavs and Raptors, and when he threw it in, he hit it back to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
And the guy from the Cavs did like a body swerve, and it didn't even hit him. But they ended up doing the replay, and it hit him in the pit. They said it in the pit in his chest, but if you looked at it, it didn't. And that's how the Cavs lost. They lost by 3.
Right.
Lost by 2. And then LeBron had the ball, tried to do a 3-pointer, and he couldn't hit it.
Yeah, well.
The guy you want the ball for a 3-pointer right now is Steph Curry.
Yeah,
man.
but you don't want to give the ball to LeBron. LeBron doesn't want the ball at the end of the game.
Yeah.
He's
That's
not Michael.
why
He's not Michael. He's not Michael Jordan. That's for sure.
I would rather have Steph Curry.
Oh, right now, without question.
Over
even
LeBron?
Durant. I'd take Durant over him.
I mean, Durant has 36 points in last night's game, and it's overshadowed because freaking what Curry's doing.
Curry the other day he went to play Augusta. He was playing. They played Atlanta. Scored 40-something points in Atlanta. Went and played Augusta National. Then he goes down to Orlando, and he goes and he throws 51 down, and then he goes to Islesworth to go play. Over there.
Tigers play.
Tigers play. I don't think Tiger played, but But again, he goes golfing. He's fucking phenomenal. He's a great golfer too. He's a scratch handicap.
Tiger is swinging now, though.
I know.
If
Yeah.
you saw the
Yeah.
big one.
Every year he starts off swinging, then he ends up.
No.
Yeah, he's swinging all
No.
right. He's swinging all right with fucking waitresses and fucking
Who cares?
barmaids.
If
Dude.
I had that many titles and that money, fuck yeah.
That's when he was at his
Suck
best.
my
dude.
dick.
That's when he was at his
Suck
best.
my dick in a parking lot.
Yeah.
Fuck
I don't
cares?
care. Listen, I'm playing. I'm still getting paid. I don't care if I win or
what does he
not.
care?
I got a green jacket. Fuck you.
Yeah.
He didn't play all last year, and he still was one of the highest revenue athletes in the world. I mean, fuck.
You can't be the best your whole life. That's enough.
Obviously, your body breaks down after the years. You know what I mean? You get a bad back and back.
Dude, that's what happened. It's like kryptonite. You took away his pussy.
Well, the tour misses. I mean, you got a great bunch of young talent out there. Ricky Fowler, you got Jordan Spieth, you got Adam Scott. I think he's fag. I think he's a fag. I swear. Me and Magus were talking about that yesterday.
That's
I think
all
he's
right.
fucking gay. I really do.
It's 2016. It's okay
I
to
know
be gay.
that, but it not that there's anything wrong with it, but it just come out and say it. Get it out there.
He's Australian, right?
Yeah, he is.
Or from New Zealand?
No, Australian.
Australia?
Yeah, he's the only Australian to win the Masters. But the tour misses Tiger, because you got these kids who looked up to him all their life, and you can go right down the line. Every single kid that's out there right now has looked up to Jordan. You got Thompson, you got all these kids, Bubba Watson. They all want Tiger to come back. Even Phil wants Tiger to come back because they just miss it. The money was greater then. It was the crowds are great. Everything. Once he comes back, it's going to be, and I don't think he's going to come back when he's completely ready to come back. Not like the last couple of years where they kind of pushed him in there.
Yeah.
But he's going to come back and I think it's going to be worth it. I wouldn't count him out for anything.
I mean, he's 40 years old. He should be able to swing the club. He might not hit it as long, but you shouldn't have to hit it.
He's all leaned out. You see how skinny he looks.
Well, just so you know, speaking of golf, next week while we're on vacation, that's right, Dave and I won't be here. We'll be in Puerto Rico on Sunday. We'll be calling in, though. You're going to have special guest in Bob Clark for a little golf action in Naugatuck.
He's got a lot of things going to happen in town, too, which is good. You guys will talk about that.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, well, hey, Bob. Bob, call in. Give us a preview of what you're going to talk about next Sunday.
Yeah, he's already sending me fucking music to play.
Oh, that's right. That's that mix he sent. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Well.
The Luke Bryan mix?
Yeah, the Luke Bryan Shake It.
It's going to be Ida
Country
Tiger.
Girl, Shake It For Me.
William Sonoma.
Hi, Bob Clark.
Hi, I'm Bob Clark, Naugatuck PGA professional golfer.
Even like you said, though. I mean, you look at Ricky Fowler. I mean, he could be that guy if he keeps on continuing the way he's going. He could be that next icon.
He is. How about he's wearing high tops? You see the high tops he's wearing?
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like the stylish kid. You
Yeah.
know, the only thing he's got to curve the hat, man.
Nah, man.
Got to curve the hat.
Let the hat stay. That's the kids, man. It's the kids. You notice my hat. I got almost a straight
I don't
brim
like
today.
it, dude.
That's gay.
Fuck
This
you.
just in, slave owner descendant Carter Pewterschmidt has paid $20,000 or 2 million pennies in reparations to a local black man.
But
getting back to the Adam Scott, he had a meltdown. He had 7 on the par 3. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He takes it from the drop shot, he bangs it over the green into the water
Into the
again,
water,
and then
yeah.
he's a fucking pussy not to hit it out of the water.
Yeah.
Because
take your shoes off and go in.
about 6 holes prior to that, Sergio, it was actually yesterday, Sergio gets in the fucking water with an alligator behind him.
Okay,
It was a fucking alligator right there. So
example.
you got the guy his caddy's watching the alligator. Fucking Sergio's in the water and he's fucking keeps turning around every time to fucking see if the alligator's fucking looking at him. Gets in there, splashes one out, hits a 90-yard shot out of the water, fucking down the thing, and he ends up fucking birdie it. He birdied the hole.
I got a question for you. On one, would you go in that water and hit your ball out of there?
On one,
On Naugatuck.
would I hit my ball
With the snakes?
And that,
What,
and
that
that
swamp?
mo-
No.
That swamp
No.
on one.
No, that's swamp.
So you're breaking
I've seen
down
it
Scott's
done.
balls.
I've seen it done.
Who's going in there?
Kenny Gross.
Yeah, Kenny Gross.
Kenny
Oh,
Gross.
yeah.
He
That's
played against
nasty
me. He was
shit.
in it. He lifted up his pant legs, took his shoe off. He swung and hit that thing 4 or 5 times before it came out. It was the best thing ever. All you see is water everywhere. Freaking, he's soaked. He's like, fuck it, I don't care.
That shit's nasty. There's all like
Pollywogs.
pollywogs.
Frogs, dude.
Fucking snake heaven, dude.
There's a lot of snakes.
There's a lot of snakes in that thing.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't care though. I'm going in and getting it. 5 swings later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll take a 10, thanks. I'm out.
Yeah. It's I've made an attempt to hit some balls out of water. Yeah.
Out of that water?
Not that water.
All right,
but-
then.
Not in the middle of the summer, I went.
Pete liked that one.
How about
Hit balls out of the water?
How about on 8?
It's almost midnight.
How about 8 with those big freaking orange fish?
Yeah, that
There's none
but there,
left.
but there's
That
but
thing's
there's
slimy.
nothing.
You're going down.
But there's nothing like there's no
That's
way to get
man-made.
it. They
That's
should
man-made.
pull down those railroad ties and make it to where it's like that, where you have like a
Sand
or something like there, so your ball does get caught up on the side, and you.
But that
could,
floods out so much they probably can't do that.
They could. No, they could.
That thing's
it's got.
nasty,
It's got.
man.
No, it's.
Unless it was like rocks.
I think they're going to do that. I think that's one of the things I was talking to one of the engineers down there. They're going to take out those railroad ties and kind of make it a natural area.
like a spring area.
Yeah.
Because that's all natural fed from the river.
They gotta do is they gotta
Oh,
put-
that water? No.
Yeah.
Water's
There's
coming
a
from
spring
somewhere.
under. There's a spring under.
How does
yes.
it stay full?
There's a natural
rain?
spring under there.
We don't get that much rain to keep that full.
Rob, there's a natural spring under there. It's a flow.
There is a tarp that goes
That
in
tarp
there.
is nasty, man.
Yeah.
I almost,
well, they
almost went down in it once.
They should get rid of that tarp. They should get rid of the tarp, put some fucking rock in there, and then put some sand on the edges. And I think it would look really cool.
Well, those are koi. That's what they are. Koi,
Yeah.
koi fish.
Yeah,
So
they're very
I think they're all gone now because of the hawks.
No, they're there. They're still
there's
there.
that
They go
big one.
dormant. They go dormant. They lay on the bottom, and once it ices over, they sleep on the bottom, and then they come back and how
Now
about
you're a
the
fish expert.
Who was I? I was
What are you,
golfing with-
fucking Johnny Koi?
What the fuck is my
Johnny
computer
Koi
shutting
fish
off?
expert.
We were what the hell? All right, anyway, fucking computer's acting funny. But there we were. What were we doing? Oh, was I playing with you, Steve? We saw the fucking.
You playing with him?
Well, I was playing golf with an asshole.
I thought you touched
And a
his wiener.
fucking snake had a fucking koi in its mouth, one of the little ones, and it had one in its mouth he was eating, and he had one wrapped up.
For a snack
later. Yeah. We're sitting there looking at it. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck is that? Fucking
Yeah,
savage.
but that snake, he don't want to mess with that big one, that big koi that's in there.
No.
Fuck that thing's massive.
Well, it's kind of big.
It's kind of like freaking Wild Kingdom down there.
Yeah.
Especially when the hawks come out. And
The hawks.
You
Come down, splash in the water.
you got 400 squirrels at the beginning of the fucking year, and then by the time of the end of the year, you got one.
that long.
Yeah, and
Wow,
that one's always the one eating the fucking nuts at the end of the year, hitting me off the head.
One time I was golfing with J-Mo, and we were trying to cross the road, and the fucking hawk was perched on 6 there. You cross over the bridge, and you couldn't get across the bridge because every time you drove the cart by,
wanted to go.
No, it just fucking started flapping its wings like fucking screaming at you.
Like, get back.
Like, what the fuck, dude? We got to get the fuck. So we drove around, came back around over there, and that hawk stayed over there pretty, because I think there was a fucking mouse or a rat or something underneath the
Are we
bridge.
going to have a PPRN open?
I don't know, are we?
I don't know.
We're all golfers.
Ever since Pete came back from Florida, you
I want to. I've been waiting for 4 hours for 4 years.
When was
for
the last
that
time?
call.
When was the last time?
4 years?
When was the last time you golfed with
Hey,
Rob?
Rob, let's go golfing. Okay.
Yeah.
Still hasn't
I
rained
need
yet.
to call AT&T. Maybe.
Fucking crickets.
Yeah, let's play when it opens, man. Hopefully, I get this job tomorrow and I'll have weekends off.
Have you ever swung a club? I don't know. I've never seen you golf.
Dude, I can drive and I can chip, but I can't do any like fairway. I mean, I can. I'm saying I probably hit 98, 100.
Well, next week you can talk to Bob Clark, get some lessons.
I want to because I told you I got that nice driver, dude. My longest one was 265
That's good.
in Florida,
Yeah.
and that was straight too.
That's actually pretty good.
Would you hit it on asphalt?
No, seriously, it was,
Fucking tin cup.
you know how wide those courses are down there. Straight, I hit it fucking. Dude, it was
tin
nice.
cup.
It was the first day I bought. It was I think it's an R11, whatever it is.
That's a good club.
And but
He has the
it's got
R5.
the adjustable head.
Yeah.
He's got the R5.
So the first time I swung it, it sounded like glass breaking. I didn't even feel it hitting. I heard.
Yeah.
You didn't see it, and then all of a sudden you saw, boop, 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 boop. Oh, and then they measured it because it was a tournament. 265.
Nice.
Nice.
yeah,
So we will get you out there because I want to see it.
a
I think
Sunday
we'll
after-
have a very entertaining foursome.
I think so.
a Sunday after the show. We'll go.
Definitely want to play. No,
Yeah.
seriously, I haven't played in a year. I mean, you don't lose your. I mean, you're a player. You're a player. You don't lose like riding a bike.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got my clubs are. I got nice, decent clubs, dude. A Callaway bag and fucking nice little driver. I got clubs from Lauren Roberts. One of my best friends down in Florida was caddy for Lauren Roberts, and Lauren Roberts used to get fucking what are those? What the fuck is it? Taylor's.
TaylorMade.
And like they would let him swing them, and if he liked them or didn't like them, he could keep them. Well, he swung this fucking. He gave me a 5-wood. He swung it. And when he swung it, he hit the ball and it scratched the fucking head. He's like, I can't use that in the couldn't. Give it to me. I'll take it. So I got one of those too from Lauren Roberts.
Yeah, they get a little scuff on them and they just
can't play with them.
Throw it away.
Yeah,
because
You know?
it disturbs.
It must be nice.
Well, they got to clean. They're saying that scratch it makes the ball sometimes go to the left or right.
It does.
will.
It
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, you see my clubs are all beat up.
I'm constantly scraping them fucking grooves. You know what? I didn't believe that thing with the grooves.
Oh, it's
true. Yeah.
I didn't believe it.
It's true.
Dude, Florida was nuts, dude. You go to work, it was still because you're down there at the fucking equator.
Really?
Dave got a text.
It didn't get dark till 9:30 at night, so you get to work at 5. You can still do 18.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Florida for you, man.
And summer was off peak.
Yeah.
So it was $20 to play fucking
'Cause it's-
five-star. Yeah,
Yeah, because at 5 o'clock, it's
It's
9,000.
Yeah. And believe it or not, winter was on peak.
You're like a piece of bacon down there, sizzling.
We played it, of course, one time. It was called Diamondbacks because they built it around a Diamondback fucking
That's over right
farm.
outside Orlando.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
not Plant City, the one next to it.
Lakeland?
No, it's not Lakeland. It's more over by Orlando.
It's like Auburndale is.
Yeah, it's Auburndale right there.
Auburndale, yep.
It's called Diamondback.
Oh, Haines City, dude.
Haines City.
Haines
that's right.
City.
And
That's where
they built it. When they were building it, there was Diamondbacks coming out of
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking woodwork.
the course right next door to it is where they do the cue card.
I lived on that course.
The course right next door
Yeah, I
is
lived
where
on
the
that course.
cue card for golf is. They
Dude, on the road I lived in, there was 5 courses, and they were like 4-star, 5-star courses.
Well, it's like going to South Carolina. Same thing.
Same thing, man.
You go down the road. There's another one. There's another one. Like every 5 or 6.
We gotta
miles.
go to fucking South Carolina and
Dude,
do a
it's
show.
phenomenal,
We should
dude.
do a
Myrtle
show.
Beach is
We
the
can drive down on Friday,
bomb.
come home some Monday morning, do a show, and then fucking go golfing.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, we get
13-hour ride.
We get a hotel room. The 4 of us chip in, get a hotel. 5 of us get the room, get the internet out of there, and do a show from the room, from the patio.
Yeah.
They don't know. We don't need a permit.
You do that.
Awesome, man.
Well, I'm going to Punta Cana at the end of the
Oh,
month.
you puta.
Yeah, I'm going with 12 guys. What a fucking shit show
Oh,
that's
my
going to be.
God,
It's
dude.
going to be crazy.
And then Pat's going to get off the plane and we're like,
Necesito pronto, mira que ya está haciendo.
$20, Joe.
Yeah. And yeah, we're going with 12 guys. The 12 guys are going with her. It's
It's a sausage fest.
It's actually 84
Sword
against
fight.
85. It's the class of 84 against the class of 85, which I graduated, so I got recruited to the class of 84.
big shout out to the fans for coming back this week. What the fuck? Where were you?
Where were you last week?
Glad to see
We're
everybody
talking.
back.
We're talking sports.
That's it.
That's the
And-
problem.
Yeah, no, it's not the problem. No, it's the problem was we had knock knock joke last week.
Knock knock. Who's there?
I'm glad he's gone.
Actually, I'm going to see Travis this weekend, Saturday at what you call it?
Our buddy wanted the
Greek.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
Greek.
Greek.
Big shout out
Unanimous-
to the Greek, man.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
Foxwoods.
Yeah.
In Foxwoods. Big fight for him.
If you're listening, Greek, call in.
Unanimous decision.
Yeah, it was awesome to see
Or
him. Man. I
Paul.
mean, he
Yeah.
put up his arms. He's ripped like a motherfucker. 141 pounds. He weighed in at. I don't know what he fought at, but friggin', he's just
You weighed in
massively
Friday, right?
ripped.
Or no,
Yeah.
Thursday.
It was
You weighed
Friday.
in Thursday.
Thursday, so he
Thursday,
weighed
waited
141
for-
for the
Yeah,
week.
I
Thursday.
noticed that about boxing last night. I was watching because I went to bed early, got up, and I was watching Showtime and HBO because they have the 2 shows, and I was watching a lot of the fights. They weigh in one of the fights I watched was a championship. It was the 140 class,
Yeah.
which is the welterweight.
But they don't fight at that.
No, they weighed in like one of them was 138, the other was 136. By the time they fight, they were like 151.
Yeah.
You know, like
What the
instead of
fuck do they
158.
eat in a
They
day?
don't.
No, it's all water. They dehydrate themselves on purpose. They don't take anything.
Oh, that's true.
If you watch them right before they get on the scale, they take a drink of water so they don't fucking pass out.
Yeah.
You know, because they dehydrate themselves, so all the water is completely drained from their body.
Yeah.
So it's like when you were doing your diet, those 2 days you cleansed, you just cleaned everything out of your body. So those 2 days you lost 10 pounds in 2 days.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They just stop eating, stop doing it. You know.
I mean, those
Yeah.
guys train like nobody's
Oh,
business.
my
Between
God, dude.
Paul and him, and
Watching the
his
training
crew
that
that
they're
he
doing.
has,
Oh,
like
William
Knight.
William
Yeah.
Knight, yeah.
It's amazing to watch these guys train. I watch their videos all the
Oh yeah,
time.
yeah.
It is 10:30. We got to go. Sponsored from De Silva's Auto Body, located on Rubber Avenue, Naugatuck, and also Allie'sEarthTreasures.com. And I'd like to welcome to the family my very dear friend Larry Coons, who owns Built Right Heating and Cooling and Merle Oil. So it's $1.37 a gallon right now. So
Nice.
Holy
already
shit.
know.
That's pretty good.
That's Larry Coons. He's going to be joining the
Coons?
PPRN family as soon as he sends me a check. But I told him I'd give him a shout. We're friends, but not that close.
I love you, brother. Give me your money.
Give your money now.
So
Oh yeah.
That's nice. We have another new sponsor.
yes, PPRN has another new sponsor.
Well, he's not. Well, you're a
Three Guys
sponsor.
Talking Sports has yet to get one, but yeah, we have a new
Well,
Let's not even go there.
We're carrying the fucking host.
Let's not even go there. We got him in line.
And speaking of that, also Undiscovered's kicking ass too. Has beaten both of us. So
Yeah, that's good.
It'll be alive again tomorrow. Last week, 60 people showed up to our open mic, which
That's
is
awesome.
nice. And we just announced our new open mic, which is going to be March 20. I think it's right after your son's party. The first the
22nd?
Monday after. Yeah, the 22nd. It's going to be in and Bridgeport on Black Rock. Go to their website.
The 21st.
21st.
PBRNradio.net, and you can click on the link where our next open mic is. There's 60 people showed up.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's just nice. I mean, you could click onto the link now and just hit 3 guys talking sports,
Yep.
and I'll feed it right live.
Go
there.
on your page, and it's all about you
Damn
guys. It plays your show, and
That's it.
does your bios, and if I can get some fresh pictures.
Was Storytime Bob? Storytime Bob? Did he do anything, or was it just everybody else?
No, he did a couple songs, but dude, it was fucking. We had this really, dude. This guy, he's coming on the show. He was such an entertainer, like a gay entertainer. He was like 60 pounds, but he was like Everett Johnson. Not Everett Johnson. Who did we make fun of? We used to make fun of.
I know who you're
He had the
talking
glasses. We used to give him quarters in the lunchroom.
about. Yeah, I know exactly.
Remember, we used to give him quarters, and he would dance in the lunchroom. John Johnson.
John Johnson.
Just like him, dude, but gay. Oh, it was funny as fuck. But you can go listen to that show, too. And we had poets, and we used to have a couple comedians, too.
Nice.
Nice. That's good.
But I'll be live again tomorrow night, PBN Radio.
What was that
Undiscovered.
fucking thing that guy was playing that Ricky really liked?
That's what that thing was. That thing was. It
like a
looked
fucking turtle.
It was like a Ninja Turtle
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
The most amazing sound you ever come out of
It's
it.
like
Go on
one
our
of
webpage. You can
Was
see
it? Was it like a?
It's like a steel
It's
drum.
percussion.
Steel drum?
Yeah,
It's,
almost.
it's like
Dude.
two.
Similar.
It's like
It was
two
like boing,
percussions.
boing, boing,
But it
boing,
was
boing,
nice
boing.
though. It filled the room. It was like two tin. It's like two. What are they? Jamaican Jews
The
put together.
yeah, the steel drums.
Steel drums. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right.
Nice.
Well, hey, let's get back to a little sports here. What the hell are we going to talk about? Oh, what about Tom Coughlin at
We
the
got a
combine?
whole fucking list of shit.
I
He's
know,
like,
yeah.
What are we going to talk about?
Tom Coughlin at the combine. So he's overseeing McAdoo. He's overseeing
No.
McAdoo.
The whole thing. If you remember his press conference when he retired, the evaluation of talent, and you got to remember that Mara said that
He's always a giant.
he's always a giant, and his talent evaluation is bar none. He's a good evaluator of talent. I'll say it
Obviously.
in a different way. So I think it was always in their head that he was going to be part of the organization until he's done. And again, if you watch some of the quotes that he put out there, he put out there saying that it's hard for me to put anything down. I can't. I have to continue to keep moving. I have to do this. So I want to be involved. I'm doing this. And McAdoo's saying,
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
fucking thank you.
Well, I mean,
You
obviously, he's going to take all his experience that he's
Some
had.
dude just wiped out at the combine. Holy crap!
it just goes to show you the respect that Coughlin still has in that organization.
And how hard
I
does
like
he want to work for that?
And I like it.
How hard does he want to work for?
I don't
him,
think
though?
I don't think he wants. I just think he wants to work, dude. I don't think it's a hard thing. I don't. He's not a TV guy. Although he may when he may be a.
He'd be like good for our show because he would throw out the F-bomb quite a bit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I think he'd yell at us for throwing.
Because he's
out the
such a
F-bomb.
hard ass.
But he's such a good dude.
But he's a
though.
good man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I think he'd yell at us for swearing.
Trending now looks like Super Bowl champion Peyton Manning's announcing his
Yeah,
retirement.
it's supposed to be this week. Yeah.
well, that's okay. He's going to go off into the sunset, and then they'll investigate him and be like,
I think that's all going to go away.
I
It's
don't
all going to
know.
go
Well,
away.
you hear the other one that they're investigating him about? Because Tennessee's being sued for him rubbing his junk on the chick.
But that's
That's called teabagging.
It's called
in a straight
teabagging,
man's
and
world.
it was a thing, and she was all into it when it was happening.
Well, what he said he did was he was mooning somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over her face. Yeah.
It's
Dude,
like
come on.
that blindfold trick when you're behind your buddy.
Exactly.
And you
It's
take out the blindfold.
Again, who gives a fuck? I don't care.
It was 20 years ago.
Again, do you fucking care? Do you really care that? I think it makes Peyton Manning even cooler. Honestly, fucking
I teabag
who
you,
did-
bitch.
Who, all of us sitting here in this room right now,
It's funny.
who wouldn't fucking do it?
Yeah,
I'd fucking if we had Rob down on the ground, I think all four of us would line up to fucking teabag
I would
his
grab
ass.
your balls and rip them right off you.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd grab those hairy motherfuckers.
Guess what these are? Come on, it's funny, and who cares? What does it make him Does it make him anything different from what he is? No.
doesn't.
There's so many different people out there that have hazed and did college pranks.
You got to remember,
17
and 18-year-old kids.
Shut up.
Hey, what about that, Pete? Not Tony Romo having surgery again?
I'm not going to try to shut this thing up.
Conor McGregor, baby. Don't worry about that.
Why is it not?
No, it's Conor McGregor.
How about Tony Romo having surgery
I
again
heard
on
it.
his
Let me-
collarbone?
Yeah, this is Tony Romo likely having protective collarbone play. I wonder if he's going to be out for the season.
No, no.
Let's hear this thing right here. Okay.
Ask you this question, Dave Ross, because it appears the boys are preparing for life after Tony Romo.
I don't like this.
All right. We have a statement here from Jason Garrett on potentially replacing Romo. Certainly want to have our young quarterback in a program who we're developing to be a guy who replaces Tony Romo at some point. Does that mean we take him in the first round, the second round, or the third? I don't know.
Well, here's the deal, and you see here, they love Wentz out of nowhere.
North Dakota State.
Exactly. So here's the thing. If you take the 4th overall pick.
Nowhere State.
Nowhere State. And you take Wentz with the 4th pick overall, and I'm Tony Romo, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. I'm coming back after another collarbone, and I'm coming back to give everything I have for you, and you're not going to give me any help up front. You're not going to give me any wide receiver. Everybody knows they need a running back. I think that guy's wrong, by the way. And you're not going to get any defensive help, and you're going to go on the future that early? That to me is a problem.
He's got a pink fucking shirt on, too. What the fuck?
Yeah, but...
No, what
they
I'm
have
saying,
to be worried about. What if he doesn't come back?
What I'm saying is wrong. Is I don't think Tony Romo's that guy. I think Tony Romo knows where he's at. I know he. I think Tony. I mean,
he doesn't have a ring. That's why he's going to be another Dave Marino.
But again, I don't think
he knows he's towards the end of his career.
Exactly. I think he's a cowboy. And even though I hate him, you know how much I loathe the fucking Cowboys. I think he's a smarter man than that. And I think he's about the Cowboys. And I don't think he's going to be that guy to say, you know, and kind of bitch at it that I'm trying to bring this kid along and help my organization because again he's like the Yankees, he's like the Giants. You're once a Yankee, always a Yankee. Once a Cowboy, always a Cowboy. I think like I said, I don't like Tony Romo. I don't, you know,
but he's a Cowboy. He's the fixture of that team.
He's a team guy.
He's that focus
he's the guy,
of that team.
you know. And I think that guy's a complete douchebag, and I think he's wrong.
And by not wanting a quarterback to develop, they're going to have to do it somewhere down the line.
Yeah, without question.
Get somebody.
And why not do it while you got one of the best at your position?
In the next couple of years, the Giants are going to have to do it.
Well, look what the Giants did with 3 years ago. They took Curtis Painter.
No,
well, not Curtis Painter. The kid from Syracuse,
Nassib.
Ryan Nassib.
Nassib, yeah.
He's not getting any playing time.
No,
it's developing.
It's a development.
Eli still got 5 more years.
Okay, so in 5 years, Nassib steps right in there.
8 years, dude. He's already past his prime.
Okay,
that's the 4th time you've said that. What doesn't make sense to you?
But you have to in the NFL. It's the most. It's the hardest position. It's the most dominant. You know,
who would you say the best quarterback in the league is right now? Brady.
No, it's not Brady.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
What did he do? He sat behind Brett Favre
for how many years?
3-4 years.
No, it was longer than that, buddy.
It was like 7.
Yeah, it was longer than that.
Years.
Yeah,
but he's the best quarterback in the
without
league
question
because he learned the whole process.
You have to pay the guy, which they are paying Nassib good amount of money to be a backup, and he's learning everything. I mean, I don't know how much he can learn from Eli. You know, just as long as he learn fucking dumb fucking looks on his face, but. Again,
we're going to get the video camera out and we'll make our own show.
You're learning the position. Now, let's get back to Romo. Romo is not that guy. I really don't think he's that guy. You know, even though I'll fucking root against him and call him a fag and all that other shit, he's not that guy. He's a complete cowboy.
Not a fag when he's banging Jessica Simpson.
I don't understand that.
He was. Even still.
Everybody hates the Cowboys so much. Why?
I'm sorry. You know what?
Well, what are they doing to anybody?
Worse than the freaking Cowboys.
It's just the way it's been. You know,
rival.
It's the rival. That
No. But see, I'm talking about. It's a rival. Okay, I understand that part, but everybody goes out of their way to hate Trump and they hate the Cowboys so much.
Well,
why?
I hate
Is it because they're so popular?
Well, Pete, I'll go there, and I think Dave and Rob, being Giant fans, will concur with me. Is that I think I hate the Eagles as much as I hate the Cowboys.
Oh, I hate 100%. The Eagles even worse.
I think it's kind of. I don't think there's a
fuck the Eagles.
Cowboy fan hates the Eagles.
Well, everybody hates the Eagles because how rude they treat you when you go to their stadium.
I just hate Philadelphia are fucking douchebags anyway. But again, I can't say that I hate one worse than the other. I mean, it's right there. They're both right there. And back in the day, it was the Skins. We hated all three equally. As
they
much.
haven't done anything in 20 years. So what's the hate about?
I don't hate the Skins
because you want to kick them when they're down. They kicked the Giants. They kicked the Giants.
Oh, wait till they win again. There's going to be fuck that faggot Romo. Fuck you.
Until the 80s when the Giants became relevant again. They fucking murdered the Giants constantly. They killed us. It was the worst thing ever because the Giants were so dominant in the 50s, and they got more. And by the way, they got more championships than anybody in football. By the way, no, they don't. Not in the modern era, but I'm talking about overall football in general, because it used to be just the championship, the world championship back then, but they didn't have the AFL, NFL, all that shit, and NFC and AFC.
Well, it was AFL.
It was the AFL, but there was never a
when they
there was never a Super Bowl until
when they switched to the
67.
Super
And
Bowl.
helmets were made of leather. All right, so move on.
Okay. Anyway, but lost my fucking train of thought. Yeah, okay. Let's get off that because I lost my train of thought where the fuck I was going with that.
Because I don't understand the hatred.
Oh, the hatred's there. It's there.
But they haven't
That's
done
'cause you're a
anything.
It's America's. If it's America's
Listen,
team, it's
I
like the
can't-
Yankees, dude. It's like Yankees in Boston. We fucking hate the Yankees. It's simple. It's hatred.
I
You
can't
want to
stand
kick
the
their
owner.
ass every single time.
Every time.
And anybody that plays against them, you want to see them to kick
I
their
need
ass.
there's some glory hole.
There's more bets against
Jerry Jones.
Giant fans against the.
Oh, shut up with the
Yeah,
Jones thing.
I can't stand him.
Listen,
He's the only one that comes out on the sidelines and admits it. The other ones do it from fucking behind the scenes.
That's where you're supposed to be. He's the general
outta here.
manager. Why haven't you won in 20 years?
Rob, let me tell you
Because he's
something.
the
Let me
general
give you a
manager.
football team, and let me tell you, you're going to sit in the press box? Fuck you. You're a liar.
I'm not.
You're not sitting in no press box, and you're going to be down, especially being a sports guy.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going to be on the field going, oh. What the fuck am I paying you for?
No, he's not. Give me another Coors Light, motherfucker.
Wait. Oh! I just paid you $30 million. Why is he dropping the ball? You can't hate the Steinbrenners and the Jerry Jones. Fuck that.
No, don't get.
You can't.
Well, no, because it's what all sports teams are now. They're all that billionaire. I mean, the Steinbrenners started it. That's
And the
that's
Broncos
where-
should get rid of that fucking lady because she's disgustingly ugly.
Dude.
Oop.
I'm hot.
That
I'm hot for
doctor
her.
should be slapped.
I'm hot for her.
Yeah, I know you.
Oh,
you
damn
want to
right.
see her face wrinkle
Oh,
when she
I'd see
blows
her
you.
face, all right. Yeah. Oh, you're beautiful, honey. Oh,
You
my
want to see
God.
her face wrinkle when she
Oh,
blows
Here's the
you.
thing, though. The Steinbrenners
Spider-Man.
left up the getting the talent and everything to.
I want to thank Peyton Manning.
Take a picture of that real quick and put it on the thing so people can see what the fuck it is.
Wait till you see this.
You guys, we're going to take a picture. We're going to put it on the thread right now. Hold on.
I want
No,
to
put it on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. I'll put it on Facebook right now.
Come on, dude. Take
Come
the
on.
picture. You can't hold it that much longer.
This is the Denver Broncos owner. Perfect.
I want to congratulate your doctor for fucking your face up.
He don't care. He's getting paid.
He got paid.
No, but
Yeah.
I get with the Steinbrenners. You have to buy.
Well,
You have to-
fucking-
No.
The
Here's
Red
the thing,
Sox.
though,
The
but
Red
they
Sox
also-
are. The
they
Red Sox
also
are
let-
billionaires now too. So
They also let their GM do the work.
George Steinbrenner didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
No. He was
George
Jerry, he was Jerry
Steinbrenner's-
Jones. He was Jerry Jones before
Rob.
Jerry Jones was born.
Like I was saying, you own a
if I owned
multi-billion
it,
dollar
I'd-
team.
oh,
You would be
yeah.
on the fucking season.
No, I understand it, but just Jerry Jones just comes off as a douche.
But here's the thing about it. You go and you scout these coaches, and you're going to fucking field after field. You're going to high schools. You're going to colleges. You find this guy. You go into the room, and you're talking to all your people that work around you. You're like, what do we offer this guy? All right, let's offer him $40 million. He goes in the first season, and he doesn't do anything. Now you're pissed. It's like you just gave you $40 million, and you can't even fucking coach a team.
No, I understand. I understand.
But it's not
that,
his
you
fault
need-
either. A guy drops the ball. That's not fucking.
But he needs to have a general manager. He doesn't have a general manager. Every other team has a general manager. except
He's
him.
explained that he can't do that. He can't let somebody else
Run
do
his
that
team.
for him. He can't. It's just his ego, and he knows it. I've seen
And
many
that's
of
why
interviews.
they
with
haven't
him.
done shit in 20 years.
That's not.
Is
why.
it
That's
ego
not
pat,
why.
or is it just he wants
It's
to?
his ego. He said it. He's come out and said it's my ego that won't allow me to have that happen. It's
But
he's
everybody
got-
likes that fucking douche twat fucking Shark Tank. Why?
Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
I can't stand
Dude,
him.
he's
Fucking idiot.
fucking
I can't
awesome.
stand
He's
him
an
either.
arrogant prick.
He's fucking awesome though.
But
makes
why
him
do you like
different than
him?
Jerry Jones.
Right.
What makes him
makes him
different?
different?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
on the side of
Tell
the
us.
court.
No, he doesn't. Well, he doesn't.
He's right there,
Yeah, but
jumping
he-
up and down on the
he
court.
sit- listen to me.
Fucking nuts.
Listen to me.
Don't tell me he doesn't do it.
Hold on. He wears a T-shirt and jeans. He sits in every different part of the stadium. He sat up in the rafters. He sat on the court. He sat in the cheap seats.
Oh, no.
What's
I
so-
was
what's so
remembering
bad
I
about that?
accidentally put my shirt on inside out this morning. It's fine now, though.
What's so wrong with that?
He's being the same thing as
Same
Jerry
thing
Jones.
with Jerry
No,
Jones
he's
is
not.
doing.
No,
Oh,
he's
why?
not.
Because he
No,
wears a
he's not.
suit?
No, he's not.
Because
he
he
don't
wears
wear
a
a suit.
suit?
He doesn't go. He doesn't get on the sidelines.
And
Yes,
Jerry
he
Jones
does and gets nuts on the sideline.
and Jerry
when-
Jo-
as a fan, he doesn't go down to and he doesn't call down to
And Jerry
to the
Jones
coach
does-
and say, "Hey, I think you should do this."
and Jerry
He's
Jones
not-
doesn't have a reality show either. So who's more pompous than the other?
Mark Cuban is Mark Cuban's
yeah,
the man,
okay.
dude. I don't give a fuck.
No, he's
a
no
fucking
different than
douchewad.
Jerry Jones.
I don't give a fuck.
He's worse than
passionate.
Trump.
he's not.
He's
Yes, he is.
passionate
Cut
about
it
his
out.
team. He's on the court. He's been technical fouled for being on the court.
I know.
What the fuck, dude?
Dave's getting fat man drunk.
But it's different. It's not. He's not going there to tell the team what to do.
Oh, yeah,
He's arguing with the referee.
So is Jerry Jones. It's the same
Make
thing,
them
Pat.
the same.
It's the same.
But it's not. But he's not directing the coach in different aspects of the game. In the middle of the game, he's not going down and walking down behind the bench and tapping freaking.
You better start watching
what
the right
fuck's-
TV then, because I've seen him on the court a few times.
at the referees. He's never gone sat down and went behind
His
the
coach should be with the referees, not him.
He'd get a technical foul for having too many people in the coaching area. There's nothing he can do about that. At the NFL games, you can have anybody sitting on the sideline as long as they're part of the team.
Posses.
Okay. So now, but for the NBA, you can't. He couldn't go down there and tap the guy, his coach. I don't know who the coach is on their team, and tap him on the shoulder and say, "Hey, I think you should put in Dirk Nowitzki now." You know,
In
he
this
doesn't
day
do
and
that.
age, though, Pat,
He
you
doesn't
don't-
do that.
They have microphones. They have headphones and helmets. You can give your coach a fucking headphone.
Stop.
Right or wrong?
Mark Cuban's a good owner.
He's a dick.
Oh, stop.
He's a pompous ass. just
Good.
like Jerry Jones.
I would be too if I was a billionaire. I'd be more.
Then what's wrong with
I'm
Jerry?
I got fucking a couple grand in the bank. I'm still a pompous
So
asshole.
why hate
what the
Jerry?
fuck, dude?
Why hate Jerry then? What's the difference?
I don't.
He's a Dallas
listen,
Cowboy.
Listen, that's the reason why I hate him. I think he's fucking awesome. I think he's great for football. I love him as an owner. If he was, I hate him because he's a Cowboy. That's the reason why I hate him.
Now, the stress of this incident has given me walking nightmares, street terrors, diabetes, and hysterical pregnancy.
I like him. I like him because he takes care of his own. He takes care of if you played on the Cowboys, you're a Cowboy forever. It doesn't matter. So I appreciate that. And and again, I hate the Yankees, but the Yankees are the same way. Once a Yankee, always a Yankee. You know, I appreciate that. You know, when you become a Yankee, you sign a baseball. You walk in. We've seen it. I've been to the Yankee Stadium.
The Hall of Fame.
It's not the Hall of Fame. It's just a wall with all the baseballs.
Isn't that in the Yankee Hall of Fame though?
I just think it's where the
Now that's
giant wall, and they sign if you played fucking one game in the major leagues, you sign a baseball, your baseball goes up there.
But that's a pompous ass, right? Organization. I'm sorry. I stopped watching baseball after the fucking strike. That was years ago. You know that. But that's pompous right there too. They have their own network. They have their own Hall of Fame. They have their own fucking everything. Tell me the fucking Yankees are more arrogant than anybody you've
Everybody
ever met.
does. Everybody does now. Every team does because it's
Your own Hall of Fame.
It's revenue driving.
That's red shit.
They charge people to come in and see the fucking.
You got to pay
stuff.
$10 to get in there.
But you're telling me you own all that money, and because of the fans, you exist. So you're going to open up a network and make them pay $5 a month to watch you?
Yes.
That's arrogant. You know why they do that? Because they don't want to fucking put it on the basic tier. Because I work for cable. They don't want to put it on the lower tier because the lower tier would be free. So they put it on the higher tier, so you got to pay for it.
That's why they're billionaires, Pete. And that's why we pay fucking people $200 million
Well, let me
to
tell
play
you
a
something.
fucking stupid game.
Out of the 7 major carriers in the country, 2 of them carry yes. So what are they making for money?
And guess what? Right now,
Comcast doesn't either.
Comcast dropped them.
They'll have them by the time the season
Guess
starts. they'll
what?
have
The
them.
biggest fucking supplier in New York doesn't carry them, Cablevision. So guess what?
You know what's going to happen next? The Yankees are going to come up with their own fucking network. I mean, they have the
Yeah,
Yes
it's called
network,
Netflix.
but
Yeah, it's called
Yes.
But
I don't know if you know this or not about the Yankees. Each year, after a certain amount of years, the ticket sales have been going down. Their prices have been dropping. Why? Because they can't get the real fan in the stadium.
Yeah, they get
we
the
were
pussy.
going.
When this
We
is
can
going on.
we're gonna get on
segue
that.
right. No, we're going to segue in right now because
Well,
it's the time right
Hold
now.
on one second. We're getting back to the cable thing of it.
There's the hand again, Pete.
They were talking on the radio the other day.
I have to pay now.
How much ESPN you pay for, like when you buy the sports package. I have the sports package. I think it's like $14 or whatever it is. $7 of that is ESPN.
They have 5 stations.
And then yes is like 38 cents.
It's not here. It's
FS1
it's what we do. You got to
pay-
charge. You got to charge
No.
to fucking watch the game.
Here's how it
Simple
works.
as that.
Every network gets a certain amount per day. That's why cable prices are so high. Every network gets something like 25 to 30 cents a day. Now, your cable company, you have over 100 networks. Think about that. 100 networks at 30 cents per day per customer. So if you have 5 million customers, you have to give them 5 million customers 30 cents worth. So what's that? 150 million for one day. Tell me these cocksuckers ain't making money.
Oh,
they're making
money.
tons of money. That's the point. That's why every
fuck a $10 pretzel.
It's why every organization is worth $1 billion now.
Well, tell me this wouldn't work.
From fucking the Jacksonville Jaguars to fucking the Dallas Cowboys. They're all worth $1 billion fucking dollars.
What in business? You're a salesman. Do you think quantity helps or quality?
They both go hand in hand.
How about if you had both?
You have to have both.
You have to have both.
Sometimes you don't.
You have the
You
small
do.
markets that like
Okay.
the Browns that
Well,
don't.
that's why they share. That's why there's revenue share.
So we go to Six Flags. We buy the partial next to it, the fucking land, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Six Flags makes $40 a person. Okay, they get 300 people a day. We build the same park next to it. We charge $20 a person. I bet you we get 80 to 90 people a day.
Yes, but you
got to
but-
cater to the people that
but
can't
you're gonna
afford
get-
it.
You're going to get cock blocked because
So
it'll never happen. It'll never
Why
happen
not?
because you can't, because you got to go when you. Well, let's deal in realities, okay? You have to go and get the land rezoned. You'd have to get that done. You'd have to get it passed.
So say you do.
And well, then you're going to be. But then you can't charge $20 because you're going to spend so much money doing what you need to do to compete against Six Flags